Roman Khan here for Seconds Out. All smiles for Roman Fury back in the ring this weekend. Roman, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I've been working hard over Christmas. I've not had the Christmas that a lot of people have had. But I had a good Christmas dinner, and I've been working hard and focused. And I can't wait for Saturday night. It comes around quick enough, and I'm looking to start the new year with a bang, a really big bang. So can't wait.
Yeah, obviously when it comes to top of the wish list, Christmas wish list for any boxer, it's activity for the following year. But if you could place yourself where you'd want to be in December at the end of this year, where would you say you are?
I've had another 5 fights from now, and I'm in a good position for a big fight. Maybe like a title of some sort, something like that. But the main thing for me is just getting busy. The last time you see me was 7 months ago in Budapest. Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous for a man starting out. You can't be getting in there and getting experience, and that's the only way to do it. So, getting fights in, and hopefully a big fight landed this year, really big one.
I noticed that you had a couple of fights on different promoters' shows. So sometimes it's always a bit of a minefield to keep promoters happy. They want to sign you, they want to keep you for longer. How have you been able to manage kind of that and not essentially rattle any cages?
I'm not sure. I leave all that side to my father, who's my manager, and I'm just a bit of a free agent at the minute, so I'm going wherever business is right. I enjoy it. It's no problem. I've fought more away than I have back in my own country, so it's no big deal to me. And just keep going where the business is, I'm afraid, isn't it?
Where would you say your future lies in terms of the division? Heavyweight, cruiserweight, where are you?
I'm happy at heavyweight at the moment. I just see where I go. I've got some growing to do. I've been doing some weight training, but you got to take it steady. You can't just pile weight on. You got to put proper weight on. But we're just going to see where it goes. Keep getting fights, and I'm feeling good at heavyweight. I eat my food, eat good food. I feel strong and fit. And the thing is, I've been light. I just feel powerless. So at the moment, I'm going to stick at heavyweight.
What are your memories of Germany, of a place that's fond for the Furies?
Yeah, Tyson fought in the arena I'm going to fight. He won his world title off Vladimir Klitschko, so it was great memories. And some more memories I'm going to make of the Furies here in Dusseldorf, so I can't wait.
Yeah, we've been speaking to some of the cabbies, and we've been saying, do you know this fight, do you know that fight? And they're not too sure, but when we mentioned the Furies, they remember the Furies, they remember what the Furies came over and did, so obviously it lives lasting long in the memory for this country. But in terms of yourself, in terms of creating memories for yourself, whenever I've had a conversation with yourself, you've targeted a few names. One of those names that's been prominent on your list, but then it's kind of switched to prominent on his list, but then not on his list and not your list. I wonder where it stands now. Tate DeMoor, he defeated Andrew Tate in Dubai. Does he still feature on your radar?
If he wants to fight, it's there. We was close to fighting a week before the show got pulled. No fault of my own at all. I was absolutely gutted. And he's not reached out to reschedule the fight or nothing, which makes me think he didn't want to fight in the first place. But yeah, he can have it whenever he wants. But it was a shocking fight with Andrew Tate, wasn't it? So I don't see me having any issues with him, to be honest with you.
Did you expect more from Chase or Andrew?
I expected more from Andrew. Being the pedigree he had, he's 4-time kickboxing world champion, different sport, but he's got that experience. And maybe just, being out of the ring for a long time, like he said, in his age has a factor. But it's boxing, isn't it? People get found out all the time. And I was expecting a little bit more from him. But Chase does what he does, the wingy shots from miles down and all that. So it was what it was.
Chase?
He's in a good position now, though, isn't he?
A very good position. Chase is talking about, though, he wants a fight with Andy Ruiz. What do you think about that?
I've not heard that before. Where's that come from?
Yeah, apparently, I think he shared some messages on WhatsApp saying about the potential of fighting Andy Ruiz, and Chase was very much up for it. Do you think that's a viable fight for him?
Definitely not. Now he'd get probably seriously hit, but Andy Ruiz is a good fighter, former world champion for God's sake. So it's a bit different kettle of fish, but he's delusional. I think he's just saying it to get a reaction, isn't he? But in reality, I can't see him ever getting a ring with Andy Ruiz. No way.
What did you think of Jake's performance against Anthony Joshua at the back end of last year?
Yeah, it was, he can see his game plan, just to move around an awful lot, tie but make it a really awkward fight and come in with that overhand right. And unfortunately, he got tired with the mental pressure and the pressure of him, and he got found out. Do you know what I mean? Good stoppage, double broken jaw, he got it. But yeah, it was never a real fight, was it? Do you know what I mean?
You're highlighting on the double broken jaw. Did you enjoy that?
No, I never.
It just seemed that way.
It was one of them, and he's got a big mouth, and so that's the university's kind of way of humbling him a little bit.
Fair enough. But the thought, imagine the Fury family was the potential that Tommy might get back in the ring with him again. Do you think that's feasible this year?
Yeah, it depends on how he heals and what he wants to do now. I've heard things that he might want to retire or something like that. So we'll see what he comes. But Tommy's more than ready for it. It's been talked about, it's been built up, so you got that interest there. And we'll just have to see what 2026 brings. I know Tommy's eager to get back in the ring, like really eager. He needs something, and that's the fight he wants. So hopefully, get it on.
How have you enjoyed that documentary experience with the BBC? Obviously, getting that screen time, getting that time to put yourself out, show your personality out, show the Furies out a different side of it. How have you enjoyed that?
Yeah, it was really fun filming, and it was even better to see how they put it all together on the TV, because we were saying that we just live normal lives, so it's incredible how they put it together in a way that's entertaining. But it was good fun. It was something a bit different for me. It was good for me, got a lot of good exposure. But it's good for people to see that we are just a normal family. You know, we're just doing normal day-to-day things, and we got highs and lows just like everybody. So I think it helped a lot of people as well that might be struggling. And yeah, it was good.
Do you think that's something that people don't quite understand? Sure, there's little quirks within the family, but you're just a family just like everyone else.
Literally, we was raised just like everyone else in a house in Salford. You know, we had no difference. Just like everyone else, we have ups and downs. And if that documentary can help people going through crap, just like if you looked at Tommy and just his Instagram, you'd think he's got a life of Riley. You know what I mean? But behind the scenes is what we looked at in the documentary, and that's what, you know, people will see, that it's not all fine and happy. You know, and people that look like they've got it all really don't. So, you know, it's good.
One man who's obviously living the roller coaster of life. He had the high of the fight with Jake Paul, but then the low of losing his two best friends over in Africa is Anthony Joshua. What was the news like when you saw that?
Yeah, it was really heartbreaking, and I don't wish that on any man. And all I can do is, you know, wish God to bless Anthony Joshua and his friends. May they rest in peace. But you know, that is just life there in a nutshell. Literally, was it even a week or a few days?
A few days, yeah.
He was on like a super high, knockout of Jake Paul, got paid well, and then literally just like that, lost two of his best friends. So it's absolutely heartbreaking, and I just hope that he can come back from it and he can heal well. But you know, I'm just going to pray for him, to be honest with you. But it's shocking, isn't it? But it just highlights, it shows everyone life is precious. So enjoy it while you can, the highs and the lows. Enjoy it's precious.
Tyson seems to have that little change as well too. He's had the break from boxing, seems to want to come back now and finish his story however he wants to do that. He's put a number of names that he wants, but ultimately he wants to just get back in the ring first of all. What do you think is in the offing for Tyson this year?
From the career he's had and what he's achieved and what he's done, I don't think he can stop boxing without regaining the titles back. That's how he finishes his story. From what he's done, he can't end his career on them defeats, especially when I know that if he would have just put the work in like the U6 were doing and all that, he wouldn't have had an issue with these, in my opinion. So he can't close his story. He's over in Thailand. He's flicked a switch, and he wants to come back better than ever in 2026. And he knows what he needs to do now. So that's the only way he can get peace. And then boxing. Otherwise, it's always going to be on his shoulder, isn't it? You know, he's changed boxing forever, beating Klitschko here in Dusseldorf, where I'm fighting. And he wants to finish on top of the world. He's the Gypsy King, isn't he? And that's what he's going to do. So now, them two defeats might have just flicked a switch in him.
Do you think he gets another crack at Undisputed? Right now, Usyk's MO seems to be he wants to choose the fights. That's his prerogative.
That's fair enough.
But he's relinquishing the belts between other champions are born, and then someone has to collect those belts to create another Undisputed fight. Do you think that will happen, or do you think he'll might fight Usyk again, but it won't be for Undisputed?
He's coming for the belts, isn't he? You know, so I think a few warm-ups, and then whoever's got it, go after the belts, isn't it? I don't know what title fights are happening at the minute for I don't know where the belts are. He's still got three of them.
So Usyk has three, Fabio Wardley has the other.
And he's relinquishing them other belts, is he?
We don't know what the situation is with the WBC. There is a feeling that Usyk will relinquish the WBC as well, but that's just a feeling right now.
Okay, and the fight with Wilder's not guaranteed yet, is it?
It's just been reported, nothing further than that, yeah.
All right, then.
What do you think about that Wilder fight?
Yeah, listen, like you said before, he's earned the right to fight whoever he wants. Usyk now in his career. I think it's a clever fight for him. It's kind of like that era Tyson, Joshua and Wilder, so he wants that last name on his resume, which is fair enough. I think it's an easy fight for him. I think Wilder's a bit past it, but we'll see, won't we? And then we'll just have to see what he does with the belts, and whatever that is, Tyson will go after that.
You called it clever. What's the game Usyk's playing?
I think he just wants... Deontay Wilder's still a good name to have on your record, isn't it? But in my opinion, his last couple of fights, he's looked like not really that good. So we'll just see, won't we?
I'm looking forward to seeing you back in the ring as well. It's been a good year for yourself. Wishing you all the best. Thanks for speaking to us. Second that, so thank you for your time as well.
Thank you very much.
Man.
Thank you.